There are few things I love more than trying out a new-to-me film stock. So when I got my hands on some motion picture film made for 35mm stills, you better believe I slapped this roll of 250D in my Contax T3 so fast. To properly test it out, I brought it around with me for the better part of 3 days. I made it a point to shoot it in different lighting situations. Harsh, bright, midday light, soft, hazy sunlight, and gentle golden evening light. Unlike shooting something like, say, Portra 400 or CineStill 800T, where the stock gives your image that edited look, this process actually leaves room for the color grading. Once the roll was finished, I packed it up and shipped it off to Kansas for it to be processed and scanned. I sent it off to Midwest Film Company themselves because this stock requires ECN2 processing. That is basically just the standard process for all modern motion picture color negative developing. Very different from the common C41 process that a lot of the color stocks uses. Here are some example scans from my roll. As you can see, they are really flat, meaning there's not much color or character there yet. Next, we're going to dive into Lightroom to grade some of these scans so they can go from this to this. All right, so we have Lightroom open and I have uploaded all of these really lovely flat scans so that we can go in and grade them and make them look how we want. I'm gonna start with these beach photos. Something I wanna do is drag this point curve over just to get some of those blacks back in. This is really gonna be a matter of just trial and error because I've never graded motion picture film, so don't come at me. Again, this is just like tinker and find out as you go. So I kind of want to warm it up, but not too much. Add some contrast in there. I love a good punchy film frame. Just making sure everything is balanced and looking good. I want to take some magenta out, so I'm going to go a little bit towards the green. Like that already is looking really good. Actually, I'm going to brighten it up a bit. Wow. It's amazing to have this much control over a film scan. Pretty cool so far, not going to lie. So I'm going to copy that edit and then just paste it onto this one and see how that looks. Honestly, this stock is so stunning. This is like not gonna be good for my wallet. Again, gonna do another copy and paste. It really does look like a still from like a video shot on film, which I really like about it. There's this certain softness to everything that makes it feel almost like 16mm or something. This is like pretty crazy actually. I mean, I could do 1,000 things with this edit. Like I could do literally anything I wanted to this. I'm gonna keep it pretty straightforward. And of course, when you're editing from the same scene, you can just do a little copy and paste situation. If the colors and the exposures were similar. I mean, this is so cool. Like the before and the after. Look at the like glow to everything. So far, really stunning. The difference between that flat scan and an edited image is night and day. And as you can see, was really fast to do and really actually quite easy. So I'm gonna shut my mouth because there's a lot to grade here. We'll do a little editing time lapse. Is this my most Willem Verbeek photo ever? Yeah, it is. A stock can really reveal itself in a photo with a lot of foliage like this, and it did a fantastic job of keeping everything like soft and easy to look at. So I just wanted to point that out. Now, this shot was an interesting one because the photo is clearly backlit. The sun is behind one of these homes, but it's also casting really beautiful golden light on one of the sides of the house. And then we have this nice foreground that's completely shadowed in. So this was another kind of demonstration just to see how the stock handles just dynamic range in general. And to be honest with you, it's incredible to see the before and the after, like just how much detail is in those shadows is really impressive. And that light up here is still glowing really nicely. I'm pretty impressed with just how much I can like bring back all that information in the shadows, and the highlights remains. So the dynamic range is absolutely insane. And before I forget, let's do a grain check. Which one should we do it on? This one? Grain check. I think I'm sold. There is definitely halation in the highlights, so that was not just my mind playing tricks on me. It became very clear in the shot of the woman walking by the pond. So this stock is going to be similar to something like Cine Still 400D. It is very cinematic and very dreamy, not to use like the two most overused words on YouTube, but I will be shooting more of this. And also to speak to the camera side of things, the T3, she did work. She was not messing around. She absolutely killed it. Can we just like give a round of applause to her? I hope if you shoot film yourself, you go try a roll of this. It's quite interesting to be able to grade your images almost like it's a raw digital image, but it's film. How fun! The best of both worlds. Thank you so much to Midwest Film Company for sending me these rolls and processing and scanning them. This was a really cool experience, and I'm so happy to be able to share it with all of you. So I think that's it for me. I really want Cheez-Its, so I'm gonna go do that. See you in the next one.